you may never look at intuition the same way again. You may start seeing AI not just as a tool, but as your own decision-making third eye. When I say AI is a third eye, I don't mean it sees the future like a crystal ball. Instead, Hello, everybody, and welcome. They say trust your gut, but intuition isn't always aware of everything. We have blind spots, and that's why I want you to enlist the help of AI. All right, let's get into it. Have you ever had a gut feeling that turned out completely wrong? Maybe you thought a stock would soar, a job would be perfect, or that new acquaintance was totally trustworthy, only to find out you misjudged the situation. Our intuition feels powerful, but in a world overflowing with information, even the sharpest instincts can't keep up. Cognitive biases like confirmation bias, recency bias, and overconfidence quietly trip us up every single day. Here lies the paradox. Intuition is fast, deeply human, and often useful, but it is also deeply flawed. So the question becomes, is there a way to improve intuition without losing its speed and human touch? This is where artificial intelligence enters the story. We tend to think of AI as cold, mathematical, or even threatening to our natural instincts. But what if we framed it differently? What if AI could act as a third eye, not replacing our gut, but sharpening it, extending it, and protecting it from hidden blind spots? Stick with me, because by the end of this exploration, you may never look at intuition the same way again. You may start seeing AI not just as a tool, but as your own decision-making third eye. When I say AI is a third eye, I don't mean it sees the future like a crystal ball. Instead, it sees patterns we miss. AI thrives on volume, speed, and objectivity. Where our intuition falters because we can't process millions of details at once, AI quietly excels. Think of predictive analytics. Machine learning models analyze thousands of data points to spot trends long before they appear obvious. Pattern recognition algorithms detect subtle signals buried under noise. These aren't mystical powers. They're mathematical ones. But here's the important distinction. AI does not replace your gut. It augments it. Imagine your intuition having a data-driven assistant whispering, "Look again, you might be missing something." Consider this. What if your next big decision came with a hidden set of X-ray glasses, revealing risks and opportunities invisible to the naked eye? You'd still make the call, but you'd make it with a level of clarity your natural senses alone couldn't provide. AI's third eye is not about stripping away humanity. It's about elevating it, giving our intuition a new partner in clarity. Let's ground this idea with real examples. Picture a small online retailer. The owner assumes, based on instinct, that sales will peak in December. After all, that's the holiday season. But an AI system crunches thousands of signals: customer browsing patterns, weather forecasts, competitor pricing, even shipping delays. Its prediction? The real spike will come in mid-November, not December. Armed with that foresight, the retailer stocks inventory earlier, launches ads sooner, and runs discounts before competitors. The result? A surge of sales that would have been missed if they relied only on intuition. This is the third eye in action, not removing human decision-making, but sharpening it. The gut said December, but AI said November. Together, they created a decision far stronger than either one alone. Business leaders around the world are waking up to this reality. From detecting fraud in financial systems to predicting customer churn before it happens, AI has become a partner in intuition, surfacing patterns no single human brain could ever catch. Now let's move to something more personal. Imagine you're facing a major life decision, choosing between two job offers. One feels exciting and matches your intuition, but another has more stability. Your gut leans toward the exciting one. But an AI-powered assistant runs simulations, calculating your future commute time, analyzing the cost of living in the city, projecting salary growth based on industry trends, and even estimating stress levels based on job review data. Suddenly, you see not just the feeling of the job, but the reality of it. You gain a wider perspective, one that could save you years of regret. This isn't about letting machines decide your life. It's about illuminating the parts your gut can't see. Just as an extra set of eyes helps you check a blind spot while driving, AI's third eye offers a more complete view of the road ahead. Here's where AI becomes truly transformative. It doesn't just analyze the present, it runs what-if scenarios into the future. What if you invested in one stock instead of another? What if you adjusted your diet? What if your business shifted its marketing by just 5%? No human can realistically model millions of alternate futures, but AI can. Think of it as a personal what-if machine. It can't guarantee outcomes, but it can expose paths you might never have seen. You still choose the direction, but you do so with a richer map in hand. This is the true potential of AI as a third eye, expanding our field of vision into realms we never had access to. We move from guessing to informed exploring, from blind spots to clarity. But let's pause for a reality check. AI is powerful, but it isn't perfect. The so-called black box problem means some systems give answers without explaining how they reach them. If we blindly trust these systems, we risk trading human bias for machine bias. That's why transparency is essential. We need explainable AI, systems that show their reasoning, not just their results. And above all, we need human oversight. Think of AI not as a driver, but as a co-pilot. You still steer, but the co-pilot points out turbulence ahead. Without your judgment, the journey could go off course. So here's the big question. If AI told you to leap, would you trust it or would you demand to see the reasoning first? The future of AI in decision-making will depend on how we answer that question and how responsibly we develop the systems that guide us. So how do you begin cultivating your own AI-powered third eye? Step 1 is simple: experiment. Start with accessible AI tools that analyze trends, help weigh options, or highlight hidden patterns. Step 2, shift your mindset. Don't view AI as a competitor. View it as your co-pilot, always on, always scanning, always ready to offer perspective. Step 3, stay curious. Question the outputs. Push back. Treat every AI suggestion as an insight, not a command. The future of decision-making isn't about trusting blindly. It's about seeing more clearly. With AI at your side, your intuition doesn't disappear. It evolves. It becomes sharper, wiser, more resilient. Your intuition got you this far. Imagine what it could do with a third eye. So here's my invitation. Start experimenting. Start asking questions. And start seeing the world with your new third eye. And if you'd like to keep sharpening that vision, subscribe for more explorations into the world where human intuition meets artificial intelligence.